Hi, it's Haylin, and this time around, I'm gonna be embarrassing myself by redrawing some of my old art from middle school.
Help! He's escaping! The killer is escaping! Help me!
Ugh, I actually started taking art seriously around this time, so that's whenever I started keeping like actual sketchbooks instead of just loose paper all around the place. So since I actually have some sketchbooks from that time, I wanted to go through some of those and see if I could find anything that sparks my interest. Okay, so this is where all my old sketchbooks are in this top storage bin. I'm so nervous. This is my first one, I'm pretty sure. This one, and then there's a purple binder. Let me find it real quick. Okay, so I found it. These two are the first sketchbook things I ever had. You can tell what we're about to get into just by reading that. Alright, so I cleaned up my desk a little bit for you guys. You're welcome. I'm so nervous. I know a lot of what's already in here just because it's burned into my mind, but this is it. I put a little warning note, I guess. Please do not write/draw on or edit any of these drawings. That was Sonic. And then we have some Starco. This is Z-Tune's character. Their art's so freaking good. I followed them on Tumblr whenever I was way too young to have it. There's some South Park. And some Clance and Voltron. Oh! 21 Pilots. These were like the first expensive markers I ever got, and I wasted so much ink here, and it makes me so mad looking at it. Now this, I think I was playing around with different art styles. I've never read Homestuck, so I don't know what this is. Adventure Time. Invader Zim. This was like a randomly generated prompt thing. Oh god. Okay, so I just went through that purple one, and now I want to go through this one. That's my best friend, Emmy. I wanted to go through these. I have already taken a couple pictures of things that I think I might want to redraw, but it doesn't hurt to just go through everything. This one was for school, so I don't think there's like that much stuff in it. We're not gonna get into this. Most of this one is blank, so I think at some point I'm gonna tear out the blank pages and like make a sketchbook, but I think I found everything that I want. So the first character I decided to go at is this drawing of my old Sona. It's me, but in a pink cat hoodie with a little white bow tie, and it's rough, but I really like the way that the redraw came out. I remember, I'm just gonna like talk about her design, I guess. I designed her because I was really into, like, I guess this is my anime era. I've been watching anime since I was little. Like Sailor Moon was my first one in maybe like 4th grade. But yeah, I remember I took the bow tie from like the bow tie that my character's wearing. I took that design aspect from my friend Kate, because she was my first online friend I ever had, and we were mutuals on Twitter, and we would talk sometimes, and her Sona was like wearing a suit, I think, and a bow tie, and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. And it is. So I remember I took inspiration from her from that. Around the time I drew the original drawing, I was really starting to grow into myself. I was becoming more active in the online communities I was a part of and started trying to figure out what I really enjoyed doing, which ended up being drawing, especially fan art, which I still do to this day. One of the consequences of me being more active in these communities, though, was I was absolutely drowned and like absorbed in fandom culture, which is, if you've ever experienced the same thing I have, it's a lot, especially at the ripe age of like 12 to 13. Now I can more clearly see the faults in like the fandoms I'm a part of now, but back then it was really something else. And here's the first completed drawing. There's a before and after. And let's move on to the second one. So for the second one, I decided I wanted to redraw one of my first digital drawings that I ever did on my drawing tablet, which is this. I think the colors are pretty non-contrasty because I was going for like a pastel kind of vibe. I think I wanted to do that at first, but the more I drew, the more I realized I kind of like colors that hurt. I'm fairly certain that this drawing started my habit of never drawing masculine characters. I go through phases where all I draw are guys or all I draw are girls, and around this time I think I started that habit. At the moment, I draw mostly guys since I'm super into Minecraft YouTube, and the guys who play it are always the mainstream ones, which is like a whole issue in itself, but I'm not looking to talk about that right now. But yeah, this piece was really fun to work on. I was watching Weston and Kaylin Corey play Family Feud and Among Us while I drew this on their Sinjin Drowning channel. And here's the finished drawing. And a before and after. And now let's move on to the last one. This is the one I decided to redraw next. Now, as you can probably tell, it's not very detailed at all, and the original one is like really weird. I'm gonna be honest about it. I remember I was drawing it whenever it was like after a STAR test, which is the Texas standardized test that they do at the end of the year for almost all the grades until you reach like high school, where they just to make sure that you know everything you're supposed to. And I remember I was writing down like tally marks, trying to keep track of like the seconds and the minutes, because it was maybe 10 minutes till the testing was over, and I was very bored, which resulted in this chicken and then whatever that thing is on the left. And then there's the finished piece. I wanted to change the emotion to something more confident, since I'm way more confident in my art skills now than I was when I drew the original weird chicken thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to like and subscribe if you want to. According to YouTube's analytics, 78% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So if you felt like doing that, or even liking the video or commenting, that would help me out bunches. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on another few days for another one. Bye!